Welcome to the Windgoo 1 year review. So here we have the Windgoo, 1 year on from when I originally got it. It's been a great bike. It's never really let me down. I've had probably 4 instances where like I've run out of battery completely. Like it's had 2 bars and I thought, oh, I can get there, and then it's not made it at all. So I've learned from that point of view. It's always hard to try and keep it on charge, but every time you're not using it, it's probably always good to put it on charge, keep it charged up, just in case. I have lost a few bits from it, and if you can see on the back here, I had to make a new mud flap because that fell off when I was in the back of a car. I've lost the knob on the front here to turn it on and off. That fell off ages ago. The throttle response is sometimes it just doesn't work. Power is on, throttle is fully on, nothing is happening at all. What I have to do is I have to get on it and then sort of like give it a push, and then it will start to go, sort of thing. So now it's all working good again, but I don't know why it does that. Just that initial bit in the first off, it just doesn't want to work. That's only a new development on it, but that is quite annoying. I've got new wheels from the original wheels I've put on it, because they had a puncture, and I got a pair of these ones, but they ended up being not that great either, and then I blew another puncture out and it all. So one thing I did put into it all was a product that a friend told me called tyre slime, and what that does is it just puts like a slime paste. I don't know if I've got it quickly. Here we go. It's called slime. You can get it from Halfords or Wilko's or anywhere like that. And what you do is you just put that in the wheels, and then if you do get any like little thorn punches and stuff like that, it stops it from leaking. And it has actually worked and saved me after buying 3 or 4 like inner tubes over the time. Since I put that in, I haven't had to worry about that anymore, which is amazing. But yeah, so I had that. The tyres I've got on it at the moment, I got off of like a 3-year-old's bike, because they're basically the same size. They're probably a little bit too big, but when it's inflated they all hold on. I haven't had any problems with it. Like, I've used it extensively and it's been fine from that point of view. So yeah, main issues I've got now is the battery life is a lot worse than it was when I originally got it. Originally it would be fine, I'd get 4 rides on it, no problem, but now a full charge, like a full charge on it, I'll do 2 trips, which is probably about 3 miles, and it's at 2 bars, and I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it another one from that one. So yeah, the battery life is definitely a lot worse than it used to be, and the throttle response just not doing anything for a period of time until I sort of give it a push. So to me that means that the battery, the motor is probably not working as well as it would have done. But it has had a lot of abuse, you know. I've used it like solidly for 12 months, like 4 days a week, probably averaging 25 to 40 miles a week on it. So it's definitely done its job, and we're talking a very large incline, probably like 30% every day. So it's done alright from that point of view. How much longer it's going to last, I'm not sure. Am I going to be bothered to buy a new motor and buy a new battery and things like that? I'll look at the prices. If the prices aren't too bad, I'll probably swap them out, do a video on it. But if it ends up being like 100 quid each, there's no point. I may buy another scooter, another bike, and then you know, do some bits and bobs on that one. So a year on, it's been a great bike. I wouldn't have been able to do as much as I do with my business if I didn't have it. So it has been a great asset to my business to have it, and I would definitely recommend anyone who wants to buy one to buy one, because it has done a good job. The bits and bobs that have fallen off, and it's just not wear and tear, but it's just part and parcel of having a cheap sort of Chinese bike, shall we say. But yeah, so everything works. The horn still works. The brakes, I mean, I've adjusted them sort of 3 times now. They were really good, and then they got a bit worse, and then they got better again, and now they got worse again. So I'm gonna have to either adjust them up. But I think the pads are wearing out, to be fair, as well. So we'll have to have a look into that and see what we can do from that point of view. So yeah, so 1 year on, it's been a great bike, but will it do another year? I'm not as confident, but we can only wait and see and find out. So if you liked the video and my thoughts on it all, then as I say, please like and subscribe. I do have a load of other videos about the Windgoo if you are interested in them. Check them out, they're in a playlist at the end. But if anything else, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.